Hello students, let's continue our chapter the living organisms and their surroundings, and our topic is characteristics of living organism. So let's start the session. We have discussed about the two characteristics of living organism, that living organisms grow and they need food for their survival, also water and air, etc. Third characteristic is movement. All the living organisms shows some kind of movement. For example, you can see that we can move our hands, you can blink your eyes, all these are considered in movement. Okay, you can go from one place to another place, so all these are examples of the movement. So movement means to change its position. So different living organisms are showing different kind of movement. For example, fishes move in water. Okay, if we talk about the plants shows movement also. For example, stem grows na stem increases its length with the duration of time. Okay, so stem is showing the movement. Roots are grown inside the soil. Okay, these roots are also showing the movement. Okay, so also if you talk about the touch me not plant, in touch me not plant, when you touch this plant, the leaves of this plant gets folded up, so this is also showing some kind of movement. Okay, similarly, when frog jumps from one position to another position to catch its prey, etc., it is also moving. Okay, so different organisms show, or all living things show movement in their lifetime. Okay, all living things shows movement in their lifetime. Plants shows movement. Similarly, animals also shows movement. Plants like the parts of plant like stem grows in size na, so it is showing the movement. Okay, so if we talk about the sunflower plant, we know that sunflower plant uh, tries to face its front part in the direction of sun. Okay, sunflower also faces the sun, so it is changing its position. It is changing its direction with respect to the change in direction of sunlight. So sunflower, the front part of sunlight also always faces the sun. Okay, and it shows movement with the movement of the sun, or it is responding to the light. So living organism shows some kind of movement, but non-living things do not move. Non-living things do not move. For example, if you see a chair cannot move by itself. You need an external force or an external agent to move a chair. Similarly, you cannot move a bicycle, or bicycle cannot move by itself. Now you need an external person which will ride the bicycle. So the one more difference between living and non-living thing is that living things shows movement. Okay, and non-living things do not show any kind of movement. Next characteristic of the living things are that living things responds to stimuli. Okay, living thing responds to stimuli. So what is stimuli? The changes in surroundings to which living things respond are called stimuli. Stimuli are external changes. Okay, stimuli are external changes. So stimuli are the external changes. For example, for human being, external changes are heat. We respond to heat na, so heat is a stimuli. Whenever you touch a hot object, you immediately pull your hands back. Okay, you immediately pull your hands back when you touch a hot object. So heat is a stimuli, or heat is the external change. Okay, heat is a stimuli. Also, other than heat, various other stimuli to which living things respond are light, okay, smell, taste, water. All these are the external changes to which any living thing respond. Okay, stimuli are the external changes to which any living thing respond. For example, we respond towards heat. Now we pull our heat hand back whenever we touch the hot object. Okay, similarly light is also a stimuli. Light is also an external change to which we respond. For example, if you are present in a very dark room, okay, and you suddenly move in a room which has so much light in it, so your eyes becomes shut down na? Your eyes shut down due to the presence of very much amount of light in your surrounding. So we are responding to light stimuli. Okay, so light is the stimuli here. Okay, light is the stimuli to which human beings are responding whenever we go in a room, from a dark room to a room full of light. Then immediately we close our eyes, because in the dark room only small amount of light was entering, okay, but in the uh, bright room so much amount of light is present that will enter our eye. So light is a stimuli. Also we respond to smell also na. We can smell the good food, okay. Our mouth becomes watery whenever we see, or sometimes when we see a delicious food, our mouth becomes watery. So smell is a stimuli to which we are responding. Similarly, taste is a stimuli. We can identify whether a food item is salty or whether it is sweet. So taste is a stimuli. Similarly, water is a stimuli. Plants also responds to stimuli. For plants, there are various stimuli. Plants respond to stimuli or external factors. For plants are stimuli for plants are light. Okay, stimuli for plants are water. Means these are the external factors to which plants respond. Okay, stimuli for plants are light. Stimuli for plants are water also. So stimuli are the external factors to which any living thing respond. Touch is also a stimuli for the plant. Okay, stimuli is the plural form of stimulus. Stimulus is single external factor. Stimuli is more than one external factor. Okay, suppose in plants the roots grow in the direction where so much water is present. For example, if a tree is present in the bank of a river, so roots will automatically grow in the direction of water. Okay, so roots are responding to the water stimuli. Sorry, the plant like sunflower respond to light. I have told you earlier, sunflower is a plant which respond to light. So light is the stimuli for sunflower plant. Similarly, a plant is there named as dandelion. Dandelion is a plant which blooms up in the daytime and it closes its petal during the night time or whenever it gets dark. Dandelion plant open its petal during the daytime and it closes its petal during the night time. Similarly, a plant is the flower is there, moonflower. Moonflower respond differently from dandelion plant. Moonflower closes the petals during daytime and it opens the petal during the night time. So moonflower closes its petal during the daytime and it opens its petal during the night time. So here the stimuli is dark and night, or you can say that stimuli is light. So stimuli are the external factors. So all living things respond to stimuli. Okay, all living things respond to stimuli. So we fear also now. Sometimes we fear also by if you are watching a scary movie. Sometimes you get feared. So fear is the external stimuli which is to which we are responding. So one of the characteristic or one of the difference between living and non-living thing is that living things responds to stimuli. Okay, the next factor that differentiate between living and non-living thing is respiration. What is the meaning of respiration? Respiration involves two processes. One is breathing with energy making process in our body or in living thing. Okay, all the living things performs the function of respiration. What is the meaning of respiration? Respiration is breathing plus producing energy for the for its uses in various purposes. So what is breathing? Breathing means when we inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Breathing means inhaling oxygen. Inhale means अंदर लेके जाना, ठीक है, एंड ऑक्सीजन अंदर लेके जाते हैं, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को रिलीज करते हैं, देन दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज रेस्पिरेशन. ओके, सो रेस्पिरेशन, this process is known as breathing. Breathing means inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. Along with breathing, in the cells energy formation also takes place. This energy is utilized by the living things body na. For example, we use energy to move our hands, to walk, to run, okay, to blink our eyes, to pump our heart. So energy is required by the living organism for various process. So what is respiration? Respiration is the process in which breathing and energy formation takes place. Okay, so you can easily identify whether a living thing is breathing or not if you see the abdomen, or if you observe the abdomen of cow, dog, buffalo, etc. You will see slight movement in their abdomen. So this movement is showing that they are breathing or they are inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. So animals shows respiration, or animals perform the functions of respiration. Similarly, plants, all the living organisms including plants also perform the function of respiration. Plants performs two processes. One is respiration, means they also breathe in, they also performs breathing function. Okay, and another function performed by plant is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is food making process na. Photosynthesis is food making process. So in this process oxygen is produced. During photosynthesis oxygen is produced. Okay, but plants respire also. During the respiration process, plants inhale oxygen. Plants also inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Photosynthesis happens only during the daytime. Respiration takes place throughout the life of the plant, for means it takes place in daytime as well as in night time also. Respiration takes place during daytime and in night time also. So plants perform two functions, one is respiration and another is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants make food for themselves. Okay, and while producing the food for themselves, they produce oxygen also, which they release in the atmosphere. Okay, and during the respiration they use this oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, but the amount of oxygen used by plants is very much less than the oxygen produced by them. Therefore we are having so much amount of oxygen present in our surrounding. So all the living things including plants and animals performs the function of respiration. Respiration means breathing plus energy producing process. Respiration is breathing process and energy producing process. Okay, energy is produced in the cell. Human beings respire, similarly plants also respire. Respiration in plants takes place through day and night. In respiration also takes place during daytime, and it also takes place during night time. But photosynthesis only takes place during the daytime or whenever sunlight is available to them. Thank you.